Did it. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Jump Over the Barricade Weekly Wrestling Review Podcast. Over here to I'm pointing to my right, but left on the screen, is
They know the
my,
drill.
y'all know the drill. It's my co-host right there, Mr. 100 Yards and Running and Full Court, Full Court Press podcast. Talking to you about how the Knicks finally got their act together last night
Thank you, Cat.
and
But
remembered
we'll talk about that Tuesday.
that they were the damn Knicks playing the Hawks. I'm sorry. My doctor told me I need to calm down. Okay, blood pressure. Okay, I got it. Okay, but I am. You can call me Beast. You can call me Beast Mode. You can call me Rose. You can call me Rose Mode. You can call me Rose Gold if you want to. No one has, but I'll leave the option there for you because I'm a nice guy. Or whatever you call me, make sure you add it. Mama's favorite wrestling review on this internet, whether you want to talk about YouTube or Facebook. If you go ask her, and she says, "Who is that?" Put your finger to her lip. Say, "Shh." Search your feelings. You know it's true, and then walk off and go watch the podcast because, folks, it is that time of year in the WWE specifically. It is that time of year. What time of year? Releases time.
I call it the
After,
WWE sweep because that's what it is. It's a sweep.
it is. It's a real big sweep, man. Like I think what was the final count? 23.
Yeah.
Gee,
Yeah.
shortly before SmackDown on Friday, we just started seeing the names drop like flies. I mean, who we had? We had the entire Wyatt Six. Uncle Howdy, Eric Rowan, Nikki Cross, Dexter Loomis, and Joe Gacy, all gone.
Let's stay
That
on the YS6 right now. Now we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna
that
talk
that
about the YS6 for a moment.
them
To
okay, the
me,
Wyatt Six. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
it is about damn time. Because what were you really doing with the YS6?
And that's
The
sad.
beat that they had with that's sad. The beat that they had with the MFTs, with the Lantern going back and forth, I got tired of seeing that. You put the tag
I
titles
really did.
on them that they barely defended. We got tired of seeing that. Everybody was sitting here wondering when, okay, you put the titles on the Wyatts, when are they going to defend the titles? They barely defended those titles. And another thing that irks me about the Wyatt Six, you have a talented person in Nikki Cross who barely competed. She is a former Raw Women's Champion. She is a former Tag Team Champion. You put her with the Wyatts just to make her look like a masker. You did absolutely nothing with Nikki Cross, and it was just very unacceptable to see her in that type of role. As far as Loomis and Gacy is concerned, it's about damn time. Go somewhere else,
Honestly, no, no, no,
branch
no, no.
off.
I'm gonna say this. It's the fact that we have to sit here and say it's about time is a damning indictment of how they were booked and how they were treated.
I
Because
totally agree.
if you look at the,
I wanted to say
if you look
that.
at the, hmm
I wanted to
yeah,
say
but
that
like
they messed up.
facts.
They messed up big time because Bray left them gold.
Yes.
Bray
Absolutely.
Wyatt left them gold in the palm of their hand. The Wyatt Six could have been money, but they
Yeah.
messed that up. I just wanted to say that, brothers.
You're
Now we
absolutely
appreciate
right
that,
though.
bro. He is absolutely
You're
yeah,
right. Yeah,
like
he's 100% right. Like they dropped the ball. The debut was so good with them taking out everybody backstage. Chad Gable didn't die for this. Okay?
No.
Chad Gable did not die for this. Apparently he did.
And so did
Apparently
they.
Chad Gable died for this.
And so did they. And
And
that's
now so
and
did they
that's
because y'all failed to do anything compelling with them. Y'all, you want to know the most compelled I was by the Wyatt Six? When we were watching AAA that time and they came in and laid waste to the tag division. I was like, oh
yes.
shit. Now this I want to
Yes.
see.
Yes. Yes.
Like I was like, this is something to see. Let me see this. And then you didn't do anything with it. Like
Mm, mm,
I'm
mm, mm, mm.
like y'all if people are not getting over, it's because y'all waste them, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all do nothing with these people. I mean, and yep, folks, get ready to hear me say that a lot because a lot of these names, it's the same case. And a lot of these names are shocking. First off, like to sweep out the entire Wyatt Six completely, shocking. First of all, like
Yes.
it, don't even get me wrong. While it felt a little bit like, oh, it's about time. At the same time, very shocking. So
It was only a
you
matter of
wipe
time.
out, you wipe out the entire Wyatt Six. Then, ooh, this one is okay. This one is tough because this is a man who burned a bridge where they were to come back here, and y'all knew that, and y'all
I
still
knew you was I knew you was going there. I knew you was going there. And I was waiting for this one. I was waiting for
Alistair
this one.
Black, Alistair Black, and Zelina Vega. You already have AEW wrestlers immediately jumping out on social media today,
That
going,
they don't want you back
we
there.
don't want you. Don't no, we don't want them." Like, were you that much of a nightmare to work? Like, bro, I'm only thing that comes to mind for me, the rumors of he never wanted a job or always had a problem when it was time to do the job. Like, the only that had to be true because you had to be
Yeah.
that difficult to work with for nobody to want you back there.
Can I just say one thing, if you don't
Go
mind?
ahead,
Go
go ahead.
You got rid of all these people, yet Nikita Lyon still has a goddamn job with WWE. I don't know
listen.
who's. I know this is B's show, and he don't mind the cursing, so I'm about to say this. I don't know
Go
who
ahead.
she fucking, but she's dodged more bullets in
Listen,
WWE than JTG did.
I've been
Agreed.
no,
That makes no sense.
That makes
actually
no
the only
sense.
person
I agree
to
with that.
actually the only person to dodge. I disagree. The only person to have dodged more bullets than JTG finally got this time, and that was Apollo Crews. We're gonna get to that in a minute. Okay.
We're gonna get to that in a minute. We're gonna get to
No,
Apollo
y'all
Crews in a
missing out
minute.
on some major people that dodged more bullets, and they were called Los Matadores and every other name in the book. They were there for 15, 20 years doing nothing.
Doing
You know
nothing.
what?
He
You
right
know what? That's
too.
another good point.
He's
That's
right
another good point.
too.
I swear they had
You
to
know
be
what? That's
in
another good
convention,
point.
man, or something somewhere. And then after Vince was gone, it was still there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what? That's a good point. That's a
That
good
is a
point.
good point.
The Colognes had something on somebody. But listen, Alistair Black and Zelina Vega. I personally, I hate to see it happen to him because I like Alistair Black. I
I,
loved him in NXT. The main roster did not give me much to love about Alistair Black. About Alistair Black. The fact that it should have been him, it was gonna be him to be the one in Randy's ear, and then TKO stepped in and said, "Nah, it's Pat McAfee." That's that's stupid on a level I can't even begin to comprehend, bro. Like I can't even
To chime
start.
in on Alistair Black. Alistair Black getting making this heat in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wanted you. Nobody wants you back there. You get your foot back in WWE. You go to WWE with your wife. Your wife had to find out from home that she was released. Not from WWE headquarters, from TKO themselves. I feel sorry for Zelina Vega. But let me get on Alistair Black.
Mm-hmm.
And this is gonna pain me because I'm a huge Alistair Black fan. Former NXT champion, he was amazing in NXT. They messed up
Mm-hmm.
when they put him on the main roster. And I say that because you had him with Ricochet. You tried to force him down our throats that way. You had him in these stupid rivalries that didn't make no sense. To finally do something with him, to release him, to bring him back. He had a couple of rivalries with Sammy. He had a couple of rivalries with Damian Priest, which was right up his alley. You dropped the ball when you put him on the main roster. If I was WWE, I would have left him in NXT for another year or two. He's a former NXT champion. Granted, he was. It was too soon. It was too early to put Aleister Black on the main roster. And just because y'all made doing what y'all did now, making cuts that y'all did now we're seeing teams like Fatal Influence on SmackDown, which we're gonna talk about later. And I'm done with that conversation.
Oh boy! As soon as I see JCJ, I said, "Oh, I know what Reggie's gonna talk about on Sunday." Oh my God, Reg. Reg. But you had to know they was coming, bro. Like
I mean,
everybody been saying it all week. You had to know it's gonna be them, bro.
I
At least
knew.
at the very least, hold on, let me come to the camera for a second. At the very least, you had to know JCJ. At the
At least
very least.
JCJ. At least. I knew JCJ was going. But to break in Fallon
And Laney.
and Laney, who barely did in and barely who did anything on NXT, what did Laney Reed really do in NXT? Absolutely nothing. What did Fallon
Laney Reed essentially just came up to NXT from Evolve.
from
It
Evolve?
hadn't been that long. It's
She,
been like a matter of months. But
and now she's already on the main roster.
I will say this. She never looked like she needed as much seasoning as some people, bro. So
True.
she might be ready. She might be ready.
True. How so?
Fallon has been friggin' ready.
Yeah.
Okay, they
Yeah,
like
when they broke
Fallon
up,
just
when they
yeah,
broke her up with Brooks and Jensen, she was ready then. She didn't need Brooks or
exactly,
Jensen.
exactly. Like
So I
she
get
didn't need
Fallon
Briggs
Henley,
or Jensen. But so
but JC, it was to be expected.
you just don't like Jensen.
But this gets, I don't. But this gets back to my point with the releases. You make all these releases. Now you got to rush up talents like Soruka. You got to rush up Zarya. You got to rush up Fatal
I
Influence.
don't
Yes,
I don't think
you're bringing
I
in
don't think so. Wait,
newcomers.
I don't think Saul Ruka was a rush. So it's time. Even though she's never been NXT Women's Champion, that was literally all there was. Like
Let me
honestly,
ask you
bro.
something. Let me ask you
Yeah,
something that we know Soul is talented. Do you
right.
think without all that talent and without her having one of the most devastating moves in WWE and that Soul Snatcher, without all of that, do you still think? Let's be realistic now. Do you still think Soul Ruka would have made it to the main roster? Absolutely not.
Well, listen to what you. Okay, but Reggie, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a page out of Simon Miller's book. That's like people saying that Batman game would suck if Batman wasn't in it. Guess what? He's in it.
That's
So
true.
it doesn't suck. I mean, she would never be on the main roster if she didn't have the best finisher. Guess what? She has the best finisher. So she's on the main roster, right?
That's like, let me tell you exactly what this is. Star Ruka without all that talent and without the Soul Snatcher equals Blake Monroe.
But that's what I'm saying. She has talent and she has the source that and I will not I will not accept Blake Monroe slander because NXT was her choice. So now after knowing that, it makes sense she was there to make people. She
That's
was there to
true.
help. She was there to help make people. So bet I because that's the one thing I couldn't reconcile. I'm like, why is Blake Monroe losing so much?
She was losing a lot.
So,
Just
but
past
but that
Tuesday, she lost again. Just
exactly.
this past
But now it
Tuesday.
makes sense because she's going up. It makes sense because she's going up.
Yeah, yeah.
They
But that's the thing, bro. Like,
remember when they signed her, they wanted to put her straight to the main. She asked to go to NXT.
why? Because they did not. She did not want to do what Jay Cargill did, which Jay should have went her ass to NXT. Being realistic here. Go there.
Though I have to call a spade a spade. Hell's frozen over, folks. I'm giving Jade Cargill her flowers. She WrestleMania against Rhea was probably the best I've seen her do.
Yes, I'll give her that.
I'll far be it from me to not give credit when credit is due.
Another
And I'm
release I want to talk
and it,
about, not to cut you off, bro. Like
yeah.
we gonna get back to that. Another release that hurt me, that I want to talk about. That you bring her back, and it's all over social media. We all want her back. You see it on the internet. You see Jackie Redmond posted, and WWE made Jackie remove this person. WWE released Kyrie Sane
In the middle of a
in the
whole
middle.
storyline basically revolving around
You got fans on Twitter. You got fans
like where is
everywhere.
the logic, bro? Like where is the
Where do you see the "We Want Kyrie" chants? Do you see the "We Want Kyrie" signs that these fans are putting up?
To piggyback on you, bro, this is how you know this is a bad one. And I mean, first of all, I'm not down for anybody losing a job. No, for no
Right.
reason. No reason. Anybody. But this is how bad it is. I'm gonna say one sentence and then I walk off and see how many people start responding. Instead of Kyrie Zane, you could have released
the Bellas?
I'm sorry.
my point is everybody had like 15 names ready to fire off in the audience. Except for her.
Mel immediately yelled Nikita Lyons from his room. I know it. I know he did. He screamed it. I heard him.
You know you know who just saved their job by winning the Evolve title? If she didn't win that title, they would have
Wendy
released her
Chu.
too. Wendy
Wendy
Chu
Chu.
would have been out of the door. Okay?
And that's a damn shame because Wendy Chu is
And
amazing.
that
Wendy
is
Chu is
a
great.
shame.
Wendy Chu is great. Stop that. Like y'all gotta
But
stop, yo. And you know what? I'm willing to bet the fact that she's hiding out there and Evolve, that's why Nikita Lyons ain't getting it. She hiding, okay? She's hiding and Evolve. She's like, leave me right where I'm at in this corner, hiding. Okay?
it's just uh to let Kyrie go.
Mm.
Kyrie was that storyline. It wasn't even Oscar, it was Kyrie. Everybody used to talk about, oh, Kyrie can't wrestle. Oh, Kyrie was the one. Kyrie was the one taking the most punishment
Like
out of
yo, like
both
it's
the
like the
Kabuki
match.
Warriors and continue to put in the work.
Like yes, the match between Oscar and Io, when it does happen, is gonna be good, but there's gonna be nothing behind it. There's no there's no jeopardy. It's like yeah, okay, we get the you brought her in and you paved the way and blah blah blah. We got all of that. It doesn't make a great story. The element that Kyrie added to the story was what was making the story.
And
Everybody
now
wanted to
you
see that natural conclusion of her finally breaking away from Oscar.
break from Oscar, yes.
And now we're not gonna get that.
You know we were probably gonna get, being the fact that they got a weak tag division. They're gonna let this match with Oscar and Io go on, and then they're probably gonna make them stick together and work out their differences and put them together as a tag team. Because let's face it, what else are you doing with Io Sky and Oscar? What else are you gonna do with them after this little rivalry that they're gonna have together? Look at
They
your tag
didn't
division,
they were not even on WrestleMania.
and they were not even on WrestleMania. Neither one of them. Neither one of them.
How do you do
But
that?
you had but you had Nikki Bella come out there all hurt and crunched up just to bring back Paige. Whoop de doo Paige. And I'm not taking nothing from Paige. But
That's
really,
why that's why they didn't put the Kabuki Warriors in that match. Because oh my, I want to know how soon do they know who is they gonna let go?
they probably had to know.
Because that's ah, mm, that feel a little
Who,
too.
who else did they
That
release that you want to talk about?
let's see. We done talked about Alistair. We talked about the Wyatts. We done talked about who else? The Motor City Machine Guns.
Why bring one of the best tag teams that TNA has ever had to offer to your brand? They didn't really get a tag team title pushed away that we should have seen them have one. They deserved it one time. Why bring the Motor City Machine Guns to your roster? They barely was in any tag team matches, and you released them. But yet, still to this day, a person who wants to still get released still has their job. Johnny Gargano wants to get released, and he's still there.
You know why? Can I say this?
Go right ahead. You can say anything. Go ahead.
You release Zoe Starks. You release
Mm.
the guy from Chase U, I think.
Andre Chase.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You release Zelina. You release AJ. Give me a second. You release all the people that y'all said they released. Do you know why they're released? Really think about it. So Little Yachty can take a spot from someone. I am officially done.
Let me piggyback on what my brother just said.
Mm-hmm.
You release these people to bring in Lil Yachty, I Show Speed,
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll, Pat McAfee. But Nikita Lyons still have a job? And you putting them on TV? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Lil Yachty is Trick Williams' permanent manager going forward, by the way.
Who didn't see that coming? But you released Zoe Stark,
Who just got cleared to come back.
Who just got cleared to come back from the same injury, from an injury from the same person that just got released. And Kyrie Sane.
Kyrie Sane, yep.
That beautiful woman, Zoe,
Mm-hmm.
had the equivalent of Craig on Friday and basically got fired on your day off.
For real.
You just
For real.
got back.
Yeah, you just got cleared to compete.
That hurt, bro.
You
That
just got that should sting right there. Like you, Zoe Stark.
I've been a big Zoe Stark fan, bro. Like
Me too. Ever since NXT, and I said, bro, when they put the Pure Fusion Collective together, I said they better do something with Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. I didn't care about Sonya Deville.
And I still don't.
It was Shayna and Zoe. Because I knew Shayna was going to bring the best out of Zoe and vice versa. So when they put them two together, I was, yes.
Yep.
That's a tag team I want to see. I was for that.
I was definitely there for it.
To work hard as Zoe Stark did to come back and be released, that is unacceptable. I don't care if it's TKO or WWE. And I hope
most of these are TKO. Most of these had to be TKO.
If AEW picks up Zoe Stark or TNA, whoever, use them properly.
First off, I'm gonna say this: if AEW pick up Zoe Stark, Zelina Vega, or Kyrie Sane, you picked up gold. Cherish it. Hold on to it. Treat it right.
All I know is a world where innovative Asian high flyers and little Milano sexy behind flat booty having girls cannot survive in wrestling like they asked you for the past 30 years, and that is not safe anymore. Is that a world that we want to live in? No, I say nay, dang it.
I agree with you. While you're here,
totally agree.
While you're here, can you read some of these comments that are scrolling by that I can't read because they're too small?
Of course. Let me go back up. Yo, what up, Solid Thought? Yo, what's
going on?
Shout out my brother Solid Thought.
Then it said facts, Motor City Machine Guns. Yo, we know that the spring cleaning happens every year. We know it, but some of these cuts we're trying to point out is just ridiculous. Somebody agreed with what whoever said at that time. I'm sorry. That part that was Solid Thoughts said that's preposterous.
Listen, let me just say welcome back to the Indies and your full talent Uha Nation, aka Apollo Crews.
Hey, go mob Apollo Crews. You gonna be all right, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
Be prepared to see a Motor City Machine Gun reunion and TNA.
Listen, folks. Motor City Machine Guns versus FTR. Get ready for that. Motor City Machine Guns versus the Young Bucks. Get ready for that. Let me see. Who in New Japan?
The last comment real quick is why is Dwayne not putting his 2 cents in when TKO do this dumb crap? Cause he know he on the board too.
Because he on the board too.
I was about to say, but ain't that why you there, Dwayne?
That's supposed to be why you there, but yeah.
Ain't this was supposed to be why you there? Like come on.
To make sure that Dwayne wasn't biased. Oh, my daughter is the general manager of NXT. Let me make her quiet, mysteriously step down, and mysteriously walk away from the company.
At that moment, zero ifs were given.
Why, Dwayne? Oh, because everybody said she sucked, and didn't really and wasn't really living up to your name, especially every time she spoke. And that's not a shot at her having a lisp. That is what it is.
Another team that they released,
or better yet, not a lisp, but overbite.
And another NXT tag team was released. Malik Blade and his tag team partner was also released.
Oh no! I think Idris Enofe was released a while ago, but they finally, but this time they got Malik Blade now too. Yeah.
Yeah, Malik Blade is released.
Like y'all did nothing with a lot of these talented people, yo. Like y'all did nothing with them. Like
Andre Chase
Andre
you.
Chase. Like okay, let's study that one for a second. Let's study that one for a second because you told this man, you know what, you probably NXT is probably gonna be your home because your gimmick is probably not gonna work on the main roster. He finally gets
Mm-hmm.
it to a point where it could work, and what do? You break the shit up. You sacrifice it to Ridge Holland, who you
Yes.
fired after
Who you
that.
fired? Yep.
So you broke up Chase U for nothing.
Yep.
You broke up Chase U to do nothing, and then you gave him Uriah Connors and Kel Dixon.
Kel Dixon. Yep.
Kel then you
And Thea
take
Hale.
You pull Uriah Connors away from that, throw him in birthright. Kel Dixon is just sitting there twisted in the fucking wind now. Like what was I don't see the point. I don't get the logic. I don't like Luca Crucifino. As soon as I saw your gimmick change, I was like, "You're getting fired."
Luca Crucifino is another one. After that Tony D crap with the family breaking up and Tony reinventing himself, I said they're not gonna really use Luca Crucifino like that. Bro, what was the Adriana Rizzo still has her job and she hasn't been there in a while. Adriana Rizzo is still there. But you released Kyrie Sane?
Y'all, I'm just gonna pull up. I'm finna pull up the game, man. I'm finna pull up 2K25 just so I can, properly give these folks a send off the way they deserve.
I got I
They don't
got I
deserve
got
this.
26 up right now.
They don't deserve this, man. They don't deserve this.
I'm
Pull
I'm
up
watching I am
2K25.
watching I am probably watching a better backlash pay-per-view than we are gonna get.
I thought we'd get to see tomorrow.
Let's talk about Backlash for a second. I want to piggyback I'm glad that you brought that up because Monday Night Raw, and this is the only part I'm going to talk about on Raw. Monday Night Raw, we had the new world champion, Roman Reigns, march on down the aisle. Who's waiting for him? The Usos. Okay? Roman is not going out there by himself. He's going out there with the Usos. And he said to them, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it
Well,
right.
well, hold on. He said, "I missed this." He
Yes,
go
he
he
missed
goes.
this.
He said he missed this. He misses them. He misses doing business with them. I miss making money with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We were on top. And then he threw shots at camera,
Which was funny. He said, Jay,
which had
your
me
main
dying.
event, Jay. And it was
Your
funny that
main
he said
event,
that
Jey
because
Uso, you're the Yeet man. You got
who
washed
was sitting
rappers
in
from
the
the 90s talking junk to
who
you.
and it's funny he said that because who was sitting in the audience when he said that? Who was the what three artists that we know is gonna have a podcast coming up soon? And it's funny that he
Jim,
said that. And
Jim Jones,
Jim
Jim
Jones,
Jones, Fabulous, and
Mano,
Mano were right
thank
there.
you. Thank you.
So was Davies. Davies was there too.
Davies was there too. He looks
Oh
at main
God.
event Jay. Jay, you're gonna let a washed up rapper from the 90s tell you who you are? You're main event Jay Uso.
You're the Yeet man.
You're the Yeet man. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right.
He
I
said,
don't want
and he
you
said,
thinking,
exactly. He said, I don't want you. He said, I'm not asking you to serve me. I'm asking
no,
you to stand with me.
stand with me. The Usos. Jimmy put up his one. Jay put up his one. Roman tried to put up his one. Before Roman could fully pull up the one, The Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, comes out, shocks Roman. Okay? He goes, looks at Roman right in his eyes, and I love what Jacob Fatu took because now I'm seeing the promo art for these Samoans, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, Roman looks at him, what's up, little cuz? What you doing here? You here to acknowledge me? Or do you want
Nah,
this?
that ain't it.
He said, nah, that ain't it. He said, well, you must be here for this.
Points at the
If you
title.
want this, this comes with a lot of responsibility. Are you ready to handle what comes with this?
But Jacob said, he pointed at it, he said, I don't want that title. I need
I need
that title.
that title.
So, and he also said, I'm not out here trying to be tribal chief, but I need everything the tribal chief has. I need the cars. I need the clothes. I need the shoe deals. I need to get my kids in better schools. I need all of that. And I get all of that by taking that on your shoulder. So Jacob laid out the challenge for Backlash. And that's when Roman said, I'm not saying yes. I'm not saying no. But I'm going to give you a week to think about, are you ready? If you can beat me, are you ready to handle the responsibility of being champion? And if you can't beat me, are you ready to handle the fact that you will have to acknowledge me?
Man, Jacob Fatu walked down there and cut like 15 promos in one and 14 songs. I mean, he took me right back to the old SmackDown versus Raw game. He had Billy with a name on it. What do
Two,
you want?
two
The
of
cars, money, fame,
two of
attention,
the songs,
cars?
Yes.
two of the songs with diss tracks.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, they were.
And I like the way promo skills are going up. And I'm not being funny. Promo skills are going up with Samoan Dynasty because he said it the way that reminds me of one of my favorite moments. Stone Cold and The Rock would say, I have to beat you, Rock.
Yes.
I have to. It's like, it's not a want. I have to beat. He's like, I don't want that title. I need that title. I need everything that come along with it. I don't want to be tribal chief. But what I do want, I want a better life for my children. Boy, that's a good way to get over with people because everybody can relate to that.
Bro, when he said
Absolutely.
that, I was like, yes, this is a match. This is the version of Jacob Fatu I want to see.
This is a dangerous version because when you put it out there like that, win or lose, you can't help but have the people behind you. And when you
Yes.
like that and the people are behind you, you could do anything. Dare I say again, Stone Cold territory. Stone Cold could do no wrong because you understood where he was coming from. I hate my boss and F everybody. You understood that.
Right. Right.
But yeah, that's
Even when he was healed, it didn't matter what he did. They were not booing him.
Nope.
At all.
If he came out there with if Stone Cold came out there with Triple H and the crowd were booing, they were booing Triple H.
They were booing Triple H.
They were
When
not
Stone
booing
Cold
Stone Cold.
came out there with the whole entire alliance, they weren't booing Stone Cold. They were booing members of the alliance.
Exactly.
Okay.
Listen, because and if you like how you figure that, listen to them during the promo that followed. Okay.
Yes.
They showed you who they were booing and who they were not. Every time Austin was talking, they were engaged, they were there for it, they loved everything. Somebody else get the mic, immediate boos. Austin only got booed
Immediate.
because he was playing the bad guy and they knew that that's what they were supposed to do.
That's because
You
Austin
can't-
ran
I'm
through
sorry.
everybody. And he ran through the whole main roster as a babyface. Let's face it.
I'm sorry. When he ended SmackDown, when it was him and the Dudleys against Kurt Angle, and I think it was probably the Hardys. Yeah, I think it was Kurt
It
Angle and
was
the
the
Hardys
Hardys.
against
It's
him and
Kurt
the
Angle the
Dudleys,
Hardys. Yes.
and that ends. First off, the whole match ends in a DQ because it ends in a big brawl. Stone Cold ends it by talking trash while beating up Kurt Angle, and with every stop, he's reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. You not gonna tell me. You are not gonna sit here and tell me. Okay? One, that it wasn't hilarious. Okay? And two, that fans wanted to boo that. They did not.
Nah,
They did
they
not.
did not. They
They did
did
not.
not. I bet you half of the people after watching that tried to go mimic what they saw the next day to their friends at school.
I know
Tell me
I
you
did.
didn't.
I
Tell
know
me
I
you
did.
didn't. I know I did too.
I know I did. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Now we can talk about Apollo Crews being released.
Oh.
Great
First of all,
talent, and
again, welcome back to the indie scene in our nation. Nah, this shit is this one is personal for me because when he got signed, I said louder than anyone to everyone who would listen, ain't no way they gonna fuck up somebody that talented. That man should be WWE champion right now. Okay? And then I watched it all crumble over years.
All I'm gonna say is he's gonna be all right because probably the Sigma got sold. Probably the
Like,
Sigma got sold.
I mean, over years, I watched them break down everything I talked up. No NXT championship. No championship in NXT. None of them. You call this man up to be cannon fodder. How do you see that talent and say cannon fodder? He wasn't even bad on the mic. Like, y'all.
Yo, going to a couple of a couple of comments real quick. Towards do my what's up, Skrill? Said
Skrilla,
Supersonic
what's good, man?
talking about that.
Skrilla, what's good, bro?
Yeah, talking about that Jacob Fatu segment. You got a friend of yours. I think you'll know who this is. Beans and rice. That is all. Okay, bye. Left unattended by Fiona Finn. Tad in. And then our boy Silent Thought chimed in. He said, it's because Apollo Crews is small and black, so you already had 2 strikes already. I mean,
But he's not even
he ain't
small.
he ain't
He's not
small, but
small, bro.
He's not even small.
but
That's what
Can
I'm
I
saying.
try?
Like, he ain't even small. Like, yo, nah, bro. There
I
is
went back and
no.
I looked at the picture of him standing next to Trent Williams back when he was, I was like, yo, okay, he's shorter than I thought, but Trick is taller
But
than I
he's
thought too.
but he's not small, bro.
He
Like,
ain't
yo,
small by any means.
dog. I'm gonna say this, dog. No, there is nothing you can point at. There's nothing you can point to say to me. Yes, he did not deserve to be pushed because of this. There is nothing because he
Mm,
had everything.
He
There
did
ain't nothing
what
you
they
gonna
told
point
him to
to.
do. He did what they
There
told him
ain't
to do.
nothing you gonna point to for me.
But
The
at the same
saddest
time,
thing about all of this is nobody's gonna even remember his WrestleMania moment after this, and that's a shame.
it is a shame.
The Nigerian drum fight. I will always remember it. Apollo.
You
I
had that
will.
man do a
I
Nigerian drum fight, and you
I
still
I
let
will. I will
You,
remember you becoming Intercontinental Champion at WrestleMania in a Nigerian drum fight against Big E.
Hey, bro, if anybody got any contact with Rock Nation, If anybody got Intercontinental, tell them say holler at your boy on the Shield. Just say that he'll know what I'm talking about and come on the show, bro. We got you.
We damn sure got you over here. Look, I'm
Bro,
not hearing.
it's
I'm not. Y'all already know. There's people I would not accept slander about on this
it,
show.
it, it,
Apollo
it's
Crews just
sad.
made the fucking list. Okay, I'm not
It's
gonna hear it.
sad, and I'm gonna leave it at this. It took this man to get his gimmick changed and give him another accent to push this man to give him the Intercontinental title when he should have been world champion. Make that make sense. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
You can't make it make sense. You want to know why? Because it don't make fucking sense. That's why. And listen, hey, Matt Cardona, the fact that they had you standing that close to that man, and they just let him go. Hey,
Be careful, boy. Better be careful, boy.
You
Real.
and Chelsea Green better be careful.
Better be careful, boy.
And that's sad to say.
yeah, they just let they let go everybody around y'all. Yeah. But honestly, if there's anybody I ain't worried about, if they do, it's them two. They can go make money anywhere. Okay.
No, you know what? If they didn't know what to do with Keith Lee, then we can't be surprised by nobody else.
He another
That's
one.
facts.
He's
That's
another
facts.
one.
How you
He's
mess
another
up
one.
Keith Lee? How you?
How do you mess up Keith Lee?
Well, I mean, they showed it. They showed you that.
You had Samoa Joe too. How you let Joe walk out the door? How you let Joe walk out the door?
Bruh, okay, no. If we start doing this, we're gonna be here all day. If we start doing this, if we start doing all the ones that have happened before, we're gonna be here all day.
It's just some of these cuts. I was shocked. And I'm like, damn, they just brought Alistair back black. He just came back.
Son, speaking of you just came back, Santos Escobar. He was gone already. You went out of your way to bring him back. And
Just
then
to
you did
release
nothing
him.
with him. And then you let
And
him
you
go
let him go.
again.
And then you let him go again.
Why?
I don't think it can be Escobar and you get released. It just don't sound right. But also, too, I know we already talked about this guy, but Aleister Black, if I was him, I would never look at WWE ever again. It will leave a bad taste in my mouth. Him and his lady you can't even say the alphabet in this 2 letters. You got to leave out when you say that, Joe. A, B, C, D, blank. All the way down to TUV, blank, X, Y, Z. I don't even want to see none of that. Don't say nothing to me. Had me in the background like you finna hype it up, and then had Pat McAfee take my role, and then as soon as it's you just go hit me with the old wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Leave the money on the nightstand. Oh no. Oh
That's
no.
why I'm glad Randy RKO Pat McAfee at WrestleMania. Thank you, Randy. Thank you.
Shit. I agree with the background. Pat McAfee ain't shit.
Shout out to my son Ozzy for saying that Pat McAfee ain't shit.
Already early runner for 2026 participation trophy. The background right there, that was the perfect. We haven't get background participation like that in a long time.
We keep it real on this show. We keep it real.
We do, but we had a perfect comedic timing moment like that in a long time. He's right. And then the rest of the people that got released is basically like LFG talent. We lost the female that won the first season of LFG, Tyra May Steele, because she's an idiot.
Tyra May Steele, bro.
No. I don't feel bad about that one. You stupid.
Me neither.
You're an idiot.
You deserve to be released after that. That's why I'm like, bro.
You deserved it. You literally went behind their back to go try and make Olympics money. Then lied and said they moved you up to Raw. Then like, yo, how to ruin a WWE career in 10 seconds?
In 10 seconds.
Like
and you ain't even make it off Evolve yet, and you just put your wet in the door at NXT. What you had 2 matches at NXT?
I think you had a match in NXT, and that was with Tavion Heights, and when y'all went against Ethan and Chelsea.
You know what they say: when you put your hand in too many cookie jars, diabetes is coming.
Listen, all I'm saying is WWE thought they found black female Kurt Angle, and didn't even find black female Chad Gable.
Chad Gable at all.
Just catching y'all up on some comments real quick before I step back out.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Silent
sir.
Thought, we know he riding with us. He threw some names out there like Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. Fire them. He helped
You know what? No. Okay, you know what? Silent Thought, you're fired. Okay, I'm firing you because I'm tired of you with the fucking Sami Zayn, the Kevin Owens slander. Okay, stop it.
But before that though, he said Samoa Joe can go out the door any day. He sucks.
Again, you're fired. You are effing fired. Jesus, are you fired? Clean out your desk.
So Silent Thought. This question is for you. You talk about Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn and who else he said?
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe.
Clean out your desk, sir.
You want to replace them for guys?
Security will escort you out.
You want to replace them guys with Ice Show Speed, Jelly Roll, and Pat McAfee?
Security has your picture. You are not allowed back on the premises. Samoa Joe can go. He sucks. You suck. You suck. Samoa Joe sucks. Come on, man. Oh my God. See now you got me going. Now you got me going. See that's the whole reason. I don't even know why I'm giving you the satisfaction. That's why you would say. That's why you say shit like this. That's why you do this. You do this to get me like this.
It's gonna hurt me to say this with the tag team division, and some people might agree with me, and some people may not. You still have Alpha Academy on your roster. Akira Tozawa still has a job, and you release Apollo Crews.
Akira Tozawa is better than anyone gives him credit for. Akira Tozawa is someone who I could say is definitely more talented than the role they are playing. Okay, I could say that easily. I could say that easily. I could also say all of y'all
and it's hard for me to say this too. What are y'all doing with Otis?
Hold on. Wait. Let me say this too. Kind of in the same ballpark, but different person. Anyone out there that thinks Danhausen can't actually wrestle, slap yourself because y'all don't even know there's a whole serious version of Danhausen that y'all have no idea about. Okay? There's a serious version of Danhausen. Like all the curse and nice, very, very nice, very evil shit. Yeah. That's what Danhausen is now. Go look it up. Serious Danhausen may scare you compared to what you've seen. Okay?
Danhausen took a major injury and decided to go for the smart money. And that is the type of stuff I like to see. He was proven he ain't really got to do all of that no more. He found another avenue to make that smart money without putting his body on the line after that major injury that could have really screwed up his life. So I ain't mad at him. I ain't even mad at him.
Yeah.
Like that's smart, and I'm happy for him. Dude making $1 million without doing a thing that has to break a sweat, really.
Folks, imagine Danhausen, right? Imagine Danhausen that could hit like Minoru Suzuki. That's the levels I'm talking about.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
And you're probably sitting there, Beast, I don't believe you. Look it up. Skrilla, you're here. You can probably attest to this. So yeah, I'm like that. That's a whole other reason why I ride for Danhausen. Other than the fact that I've never not been entertained by Danhausen, whether we're talking about AEW or now that he's in WWE.
Silent Thought said he's just not funny.
Silent, no,
Silent
okay.
thought.
I'm
Silent thought.
I'm I'm not
You
listening to a
are
word you say.
cursed. Silent thought.
I'm
You are
in case you have
cursed.
in case you haven't realized, in case you haven't realized, I don't put a whole lot of stock into your opinions. Okay. In case you haven't realized that, I don't put a whole bunch of stock into your opinions. Okay. And this is because far not even okay, yeah, far be it for me to actually even say this to somebody. The reason I don't put a lot of stock into your opinions is because they're wrong. Okay? They're wrong. How can they be wrong? They're my opinions. I understand that. But somehow, some way, yours, all of them, wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Okay? All of them, wrong. Samoa Joe. So I'm not over that one. I'm not over that one. Reggie, say something. Reggie, say something.
Let's talk about the women's tag team division. Let's
What
on
women's tag
SmackDown.
team? Never mind. Never mind.
On
I'm fine.
SmackDown, we had Paige and her non-wrestling tag team partner, one half of the fake fella
They're
twins. I call them the fella
the
twins.
the talentless twins. They both. I mean, their voices are no. Don't go there. Don't go there. You get
They
canceled.
had a
Don't go there.
segment on SmackDown bragging about the tag team division, and out comes Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Charlotte Flair and Alexa
Almost,
Bliss
almost got canceled talking
wants
about the Bellas. My God.
wants what Paige and Brie Fella has, which is the women's tag team titles. So there was an impromptu match. We had Charlotte and
You,
Alexa
uh,
against Paige and
you
Brie.
calling them the fellas is not going to help me, especially with what I almost said. Uh, oh, oh God. Okay. No,
During
no.
that
I can do this. Don't change. Go ahead. Continue. I can
Check,
do this. Go ahead.
during that
check the comments
match,
real quick, Reg. Silent Thought said you like Danhausen but hate the Bellas? That suspect rose gold. Do you know talent?
Yeah. Oh my security. Oh my God, security.
Fatal Influence. How much of an impact do you think they're going to have on SmackDown? Because they didn't only attack,
I think they're gonna have a big influence. I think they're gonna have a big impact. But go ahead.
they did not only attack the tag team champions and their opponents, they attacked the new women's WWE champion as well. So Fatal Influence is trying to put their footwear on the door by already attacking the tag team champions and the new WWE Women's Champion Rhea Ripley.
Hold up, wait, and I just
That
caught he would be the only person to call me Rose Gold. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh, continue. You get on my nerves.
Do you see what they're doing with Fatal Influence already?
I do. Bro, I like it, bro, because
Why are you
do,
putting
do,
these women automatically in a title picture already? And you want to know what's sad,
who
bro?
else do they have, Reggie? Who else do they have?
They got B-Chin and B-Fab.
Stop
They
it.
got Nia and Lash.
Fair, but Do you really want to see Nia in the title picture again?
No.
Okay.
No. No.
Okay.
Now you got Fatal Influence, and the sad thing is, I see them winning. I see them winning.
Guess who don't have a problem with it?
But then, and here's my thing with title reigns. You don't you put a title on Julia just to have her had it for like what over six
Now, now,
months,
now, now, if we want to rant about something. Now, if we want to rant about something.
and you put it on Tiffany Stratton,
Instead of just making Julia's title reign, I don't know. What the fuck?
and she
You
also
take it off her to put it on
was
Tiffany Stratton. Why did you do this? Oh, because the women's US title needs to be elevated. Whose fucking fault is that?
if you were going to elevate that title,
Whose fault is that?
what happens at WrestleMania? Ain't every title supposed to be on the line?
Pretty much, most of them.
Why was it Julia on the card? She's a champion.
Because you don't care about the women's United States title. Y'all barely
But
care
you put
about the women's
ISO,
Intercontinental.
but you put ISO Speed on WrestleMania.
Listen, we got to go viral, Reggie. Okay?
That whole Usos and LA Knight match against the
We're not.
Vision.
We're not gonna. You really expect us to go viral with Julia? Okay, Julie is gonna get the hits. Julie is gonna get us the views. Reggie, is that what you're saying? Julia. Okay, you're talking Julia. Actual speed is
I'm
right
not
there.
saying.
Okay,
I'm not
actual
saying
speed
that.
is right
Listen,
there. No,
if, but I get
this.
that.
Clearly,
I
I'm being
get.
sarcastic. I'm not being
I
serious.
get
Clearly,
why
I'm being
they didn't want to
sarcastic.
put Julia on the card. If you would put it, book it in a freaking battle royal. Do that at least. That would have been more
Oh,
entertaining to see than
the women.
freaking ISO Speed
The women don't have
jumping
a battle royal.
on Logan
Oh,
Paul.
the women don't have a battle royal anymore. Remember? That's a
And
taken
then
away.
that. And then that. And then the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal goes on SmackDown. Oh, let's give it to somebody that we
WrestleMania
barely
SmackDown, Reggie. WrestleMania SmackDown.
WrestleMania SmackDown. Okay? Let's put everybody that we are not doing
This
anything
shit's
with in that
funny.
match.
This
And
shit is
let's
funny.
give it to a newcomer that we haven't seen since the Royal Rumble. Let's give it to Royce Keys, y'all.
Okay, I have no problem with Redskins winning it because literally, who the hell else in that match is going to win that?
They put a bunch of nobodies in that match, bro, just for him, just to push him, bro.
I have no problem with Redskins winning it, but y'all could at least not telegraph that. Yeah, he's gonna win. Y'all could at least not telegraphed it.
Look at the people they had in that match.
Like, bro, the final two was Royce Keys and Talatonga. Yo, the amount of people that would have cut the show off if Talatonga had won. Oh my god!
If Tyler Tonga had won, that would have been something else that Solo would have been bragging about. Because if he would have gave the trophy straight to Solo.
Oh my god! Yo, I'm crying. I am crying. Yo, if Tyler Tonga had thrown Royce Keys over the top, SmackDown viewership would have went down immediately. Everybody would have been like, yo, call me when the Hall of Fame start. I'm not doing this.
And even the Hall of Fame was trash. Even the Hall of Fame was trash.
Oh my god. Oh, oh my god.
And where's Mania gonna be next year?
Uh, we getting there money. We getting there money. Oh my gosh. Talatonga. Oh,
And now we have
oh.
Backlash. Let's see how they book Backlash. Let's see it. Because so
Let's see.
far, it's looking like it's Roman and Jacob.
And it's looking like that's what's gonna carry the card. It's looking like that's what's gonna carry the card because I don't see nothing else right now. You're probably gonna run back Liv and Stephanie.
Yeah.
I can see that happening. You're probably gonna run Braun and Seth.
Yep.
You're gonna run Gunther and LA Knight probably.
Probably.
Um, do you run Becky and AJ? I hope not, but
Putting the belt back on Becky, somebody else should take it off of her. I am
women's
so
tag
sick and tired
titles,
of.
women's tag, will
Yeah.
they be on the show? I don't know. Uh, yeah, it's funny. Like there. Don't get me wrong, folks. There's things we can find to laugh at, but overall, like it's a sad damn situation, bro. Like there's plenty of other roster cuts you could have made elsewhere, other than the people you cut. Like
I would have
why did
kept
you?
Kyrie saying,
Damn sure would have kept Kyrie Sane. Damn sure would have kept Alistair and Zelina.
yes, I would have kept Alistair Zelina. Andre Chase, I would have kept too.
The only link to Bray that's in the company right now is Alexa Bliss.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here's the thing, y'all were supposed to put her in the Wyatt Six, and you never did.
And you
You
never did.
pivoted to you pivoted to this shit with Charlotte. Now don't get me wrong. Have I been entertained by it? Yes. Has it helped change my perception of Charlotte Flair? Absolutely. But y'all was like, well, Wyatt's no, we're doing this now. Like
Even their
it's,
segments, even some of the Wire 6 segments that they had, bro, like some of them segments were amazing.
it's like I said, bro.
But
It's just
the booking was trash.
the booking was atrocious. Um, my disappointment is immeasurable, and my days were what y'all know. Horrible, terrible, folks. Next week, I'm gonna tell you what the we. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the topic for next week right now. And the reason I'm able to tell it to you is because honestly, it was gonna be the topic this week, and then the releases happened. Next week, we're taking a we're taking a deep look into something, and we're taking a look at this statement that I made this statement over WrestleMania weekend while me and TG were talking. So and it got us talking, and I said, you know what? This is going to be the topic on the show. Seth Rollins is not the guy because he was made by not the guy.
Mm.
And I'm talking about Triple H, of course.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get deep into that one next week. I can guarantee you that we're gonna get deep into that one next week. Because there's the similarities are crazy. Like it's almost as if like Triple H didn't know what he was saying when he said the words that he created Seth in his own image. Yeah, you did. And that's not a good thing to do.
At all.
Yeah, you definitely created him in your image. And it's not good. We're gonna get into it next
Mm.
week. Folks, as far as this week, we're gonna call that one a wrap because we didn't gave it to you as real as we possibly can, as we always do. Here on the Jump Over the Barricade weekly wrestling podcast. Good luck to everyone that was released.
Yes. Especially
Go,
Kyrie. We want Kyrie.
Kyrie, we want you back. Um, that might be maybe she gets a R Truth esque redemption there. But if she doesn't, I hope she goes and kills it wherever she goes.
Mm-hmm.
I hope all of y'all go and kill it wherever y'all go. Aleister Black, Zelina, Zoe, um, just all of y'all. Please go show them why they made a mistake.
Yes.
Go show them
Yes.
why they made a mistake.
And tune in this Tuesday as I uncover the next tie in the series and Carl Anthony Towns finally doing something right and a possible OKC LA sweep. We gonna talk Tuesday, y'all. Let's talk about it. See y'all Tuesday.
Mel, what you got, girl? What you got to say?
And also, we're gonna talking good and walking bad. We are returning this
Yes.
Saturday. We are returning, and AJ Wood come out of nowhere and start calling me for no reason. What, boy?
Shut
My sure. Can I have some Doritos now? Go get your Doritos. This is real life stuff. This is what happens. All right.
out to my nephew AJ.
Talk good, walk bad. We
Indeed.
back. We back this Saturday.
So, with that being said, and now that we got the entire family on screen here, we gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Remember, tune in next week where we take a deep dive into Seth Rollins not being the guy. But the reason is because he was created as someone who was also never the guy. Look forward to that for
Ooh,
next
that's a
week.
good topic.
Hmm
They
Mm-hmm.
deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, damn. I was doing another podcast in the background. My bad. Wrong one. I hit unmute on the wrong one. My bad.
Okay. Folks, till next week. That right there is my esteemed co-host, Mr. 100 Yards and Running, Mr. Full Court Press Podcast, Reggie motherfucking Walker. Up there above me is the Walking Bad portion of Talking Good Walking Bad, Mr. Mel Walker. And over there in the top right hand corner on my screen is the Talking Good version with his deep voice over there. Okay. I don't care how sexy you sound.
Oh,
Up there
damn.
Sound like Barry White in your little pants.
Wait, let as you close the show out, let me sound like Smokey Robinson real quick. Just keep closing the show, but I got the background music.
Oh God.
All right. That being said,
Oh
you call me
Jesus
Beast.
Christ.
You call me Beast Mode.
And this is
You call me
why.
Rose. You call
Talk
me
good,
Rose
walk
Mode.
bad, coming back.
You call me Rose Gold. Apparently, only
Oh my
Silent Thought
God.
does that. But I need
Oh
someone else to
Jesus
call me
Christ.
that now.
Why is he
But
doing
whatever
that?
you call me, make sure
Why is
you
he
add that I'm your
singing?
mama's favorite
Oh my
wrestling
God.
viewer
And he
here
don't
on this
never
here
do that
internet,
on
whether you
Talk
want to
Good,
talk
Walk
about
Bad.
Facebook or YouTube.
Now
And
he
with that being said,
Smokey Dan Robinson.
meeting adjourned.
Now he's Smokey Robinson.
Till
Now he
next week.
wanna sing.
Take us away. Take us out, TG.
No. Now he wanna sing. Now he wanna do all this stuff. Now he wanna be all